Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to The Casual Puzzler. I'm so excited for this video. I just think it's going to be so much fun and I'm thinking you're going to like it. So this is going to be a challenge video called Wine Bottle Chooses My Puzzles. Now if you watch the beauty YouTube world, you may have seen this trend going around where they put a bunch of products around and then they spin a bottle to determine which they use for a look, and I'm doing it where I'm going to have 12 puzzles in a circle. I'm going to spin my wine bottle 3 times, and then those 3 puzzles I'm going to attempt to finish by the end of the week. I hope you like it. I haven't chosen the puzzles that are going to be the contenders yet, so let me do that and I'll show you those puzzles and then I'll set it all up, spin my bottle, and we'll see which puzzles I have to do this week. So let's just get started. Alrighty, so I pulled 12 puzzles from my shelves. Oh, I think all but one I have not done yet. I have my 12 puzzles here. I'll show them to you just so you can see the variety of puzzles that I have a choice between. And most of them I purchased. One I got as a gift and one I have done already, but I've been really wanting to redo again. So we'll see what comes up. But the puzzles I have are this one first from Cloudberries. This is called Cascade, which is one I have done before. Absolutely loved it. They have it in the 1,000 piece and I'm tempted to buy it in the 1,000 piece. So I really enjoyed that one. So putting it in the mix. We have a couple New York Puzzle Company ones. They're just a brand that I've really been enjoying lately. And this one is called Rooftop Relaxation. I hauled that one recently. And then we have Tiger's Bride, which is down here, which 500 pieces is definitely easier to do than 1,000 pieces, but I do have a couple thousand pieces in here. So we'll see if any of them get chosen. But we have this one from Minty Fizz, which is a New York company, and this is a 500 piece called Stained Glass Windows. We have a 1,000 piece from Soonest. This one was gifted to me along with the other gradient puzzles. Putting one in here, we'll see if it gets chosen, but this is called, let's see, Sky Love, and I just love this one. It's so pretty to look at. I like that it is a gradient puzzle, but it doesn't go dark, which I love. This one is a 500 piece from MB. This is from the Big Ben Lux line. I'm kind of hoping this one doesn't pop up just because it's not quite my style when it comes to image, but it's pretty. It is called Biking in Tuscany, and I'm not usually like a photograph puzzle doer. So there's that one. We have this. So we have this one here from Good Puzzle Company, which I got at Savers, which is a thrift store near me. And this one is called Rainbow Umbrellas. Super bright and springy. We have this one, which I've never done something from this brand before. It's a Polaroid puzzle, and it is called European Road Trip, I believe. And then we have the 500 piece Dean Russo puzzle, which is Pit Bulls, which looks so cute and fun. And then I have a couple 1,000 pieces. This one has been on my shelves for ages. This one is from Cavallini & Co. and it is called Bees and Honey. Looks super sweet and I think a very doable 1,000 piece puzzle. And then the final puzzle I have is another 1,000 pieces from Galison. And this one looks really fun. Also got it at Savers. And it is Cuba by Michael Storings, which, if you guys were here for my Advent series, I did one from Michael Storings. But, I'm excited to do a larger one from them because this one looks so bright and fun. Again, it's 1,000 pieces, but I think it's a very doable 1,000 piece puzzle. So those are all the puzzles that are in the mix. We will go get them all situated. I do have my wine bottle here, which I finished yesterday. So this is from Thornton, which is a winery near me, and it is a Reserve Chardonnay, in case you're a wino like I am. So we're just gonna get everything started, have the fun with spinning the bottle, see what puzzles I have to do, and then go a week long of me trying to complete all these puzzles. So let's just get this going. So hopefully you can hear me okay. I have the puzzles all around here in like a clock formation. I got foam board in the middle just because it was easiest to spin the bottle on the rug. It wasn't working so well. And I do have two puzzles behind me, I believe. I have the Cavallini & Co. and then NB right here. So let's take my wine bottle and spin it 3 times. So oh, this one. So this one is pointing over here, which is the Minty Fizz stained glass puzzle. That is super exciting. I've been wanting to do this one. All right, next. Ooh, we have a 1,000-piece one. So this is a 1,000-piece puzzle from Galison. It is the Cuba by Michael Storing. Ooh, this is already, I'm excited for this. I'm thinking it's pointing to this guy here, which not super excited to do this one, but it will still be a fun one. It's the MB Big Ben Lux puzzle, and not quite my style, but I guess it's good to branch out of my comfort zone. Since I have 2 500 pieces at once and 1,000 piece, I'm gonna spin it one more time. I might be regretting it, but I feel like those 500 pieces I could do pretty easy. So I'm gonna spin it one more time and hopefully I don't regret it. This is my New York Puzzle Company Tiger's Bride. So I am feeling pretty good about those 4. We'll see how well I do this week. My schoolwork is somewhat light, so I think I can do it. So let's just go through the week. All right, hello. It is day 1 of my wine bottle challenge. Now I'm trying to integrate these puzzles into my everyday life, which is why it's a challenge, because I am still a full-time student and I work full-time. I am working, so this afternoon I am going to start the New York Puzzle Company puzzle, which is called Tiger Bride. I think for the most part it'll be pretty easy, except for the amount of white and light colors. So it is only 500 pieces. I think I can do it today, and then I will try to do the rest of the puzzles this week. I'm just going to do this video vlog style. I'm not really going to do a ton of like overhead time-lapse videos because it takes up a lot of memory on my cameras and it's hard to like transfer a huge file like that. So I'm just going to do it a little bit more vloggy. I hope you don't mind, but we'll see if I can get through all of them. I'm going to see how far I can get along with this one. My goal is to finish it today because I know this week I do have some schoolwork, so I need to do that too. So we'll see. Here is the box up close so you can see it. It's part of their Dream World collection, which I have done one before, and I just really liked the style. The pieces are odd shaped, so if you aren't into that, then you would not like this one. We'll see if I can get through it, but again, only 500 pieces. Alright, so it is actually the next day. I did finish the puzzle last night. I really enjoyed it. I think New York Puzzle Company is going on like one of my top favorite brands. I just love the thickness of the pieces. I really, other than that one Guinness puzzle that I did a while back, the quality's great. Like, this is exactly what I remember. I love the interesting puzzle cuts because it really does help with large areas of a singular color because you can work off the puzzle. It's not like you're randomly putting pieces there to see if they fit. So I really enjoyed it. I'll let you see what it looks like up close. I just love the colors of this one. It's just nice and soft. I like that artsy illustration, and that corner up there was definitely the trickiest, but again, I worked more on puzzle shape than color and it worked out. So only took me about 2.5 hours. Absolutely loved this one. Today I'm going to start this Minty Fizz puzzle. This is definitely different than I normally do, so it might take me a little bit longer. I'm hoping to have it done by tomorrow. We'll see. Alright, so this is my progress so far. It has been pretty easy. This is about, I would say, an hour and a half worth of work. Super fast and easy. Absolutely loving it. The pieces are super thick. which I like. And I did all of the framing, so all of like the window panes, and now I just have this box of like the colors. So I think I'll probably be done within like 45 minutes. So again, pretty easy puzzle, but I'm really enjoying it. Alright, so I finished the stained glass window puzzle, and I really enjoyed this one. I will give you more in-depth review towards the end of the video, but I was able to finish it tonight. I'm not sure where my phone cut off because it stopped recording, the battery died, so sorry if I didn't get the last pieces in, but I liked it. Alright, so it is day 6 of my wine challenge, and I am doing the third puzzle today, so I have today and tomorrow to do this puzzle and the 1,000-piece puzzle. We'll see if we can get through it, but I've been doing schoolwork the past couple days. So we have my 500-piece one here from MB. It has been a very long time since I've done this brand, but we'll see how it goes. Not quite my style, more photograph scene, and very similar again to the lantern press puzzle I did a while back. And I did get this one secondhand, so we'll see if I have all the pieces. But I am gonna do this one and see how it goes. Alright, I'm about an hour in. We have to go do some errands, but this one has been pretty easy so far. Alright, so we are on our way to strawberry picking. We had a busy morning of doing errands. So the strawberry place is only like 8 miles away from our house. So we're heading there now, and it should be fun. Dave's still sleepy, he just took a nap. And I'm wearing a hat because it's 85 out. Yeah. Oh, is that ready? Yeah? Yes? Look at this one.
Oh my goodness. What you doing?
Picking strawberries.
Oh, how much you got? I thought you were picking strawberries.
I am picking strawberries. I'm just shooting.
How many are you eating?
I only had one.
Honest.
Yeah, I really only had one. How many have you had?
2.
Oh. And you're giving me shit.
Well. That's a bucket.
It is a bucket of strawberries.
You having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Alright, puzzle number 3 is done. So that was the last of the 500 piece ones. And I just have the 1,000 piece left to do. So I'm going to probably start it later on today, but I can definitely finish it tomorrow. Hi, buddy. Oh, thank you for helping. So the last puzzle I have left, I also thrifted. So we'll see if we have all the pieces, but it's Cuba by Michael Storings and it's by Galison. So this one looks so fun and bright and colorful. So I think this one will be pretty easy, but it is 1,000 pieces. So hopefully I have enough time. This is where I'm at currently. I did about an hour last night and I just did this just now. And I'm just going to go like building by building because it's very blocked colors, which I think would be pretty easy. I was thinking this was going to take me a long time because it's pretty similar, but it actually didn't take me long at all. So I've been liking it. And hi, Oliver. So we'll continue on. Alright, it is the next evening, and I did finish the puzzle last night, as you guys can see. And I feel like this video is really long. I think if I was to do this again in the future, I would do like maybe only 500 piece puzzles in the selection, and then do it as a like 12-hour puzzle challenge. But I knew my current schedule and fitting in 4 puzzles in a week is a challenge for me, so it was nice to have some more puzzling time as school is winding down, and it was just nice to see how much I could do even now. So I'll just give you a quick little mini review of each one. So the first one here is New York Puzzle Company's Tiger's Bride. I really enjoyed this one. This is definitely getting up there in like my favorite puzzle brand. I like interesting puzzle cuts, and I like that even though like up here was pretty tricky because it's like pretty just different shades of beige, you can still work off the puzzle based off the puzzle piece shape, and I really enjoyed that. Like I wasn't stumped at all. This was a pretty quick puzzle. It took me about 2 hours, so I can see me doing more from this collection. There's quite a few on the back. Like I already have done this one before, and I can see me doing a few others. So really have been enjoying New York Puzzle Company so far. So I, again, will buy more from them in the future. And I do still have 2 more that I have to do, 3 more that are in my to-do pile. The next one I have is Stained Windows from Minty Fizz. And I really enjoyed this one as well. I do wish that it had more interesting puzzle piece cuts. It's just 2s across the board, at least for the 500 piece one. I'm not sure of the 1,000 piece. But it was, again, another fun, easy one. Took me only about like 90 minutes to 2 hours to do. I didn't actually keep track too much about the time, but I really enjoyed this one. I will say it's more on the crumbly side, but I never had issues with puzzle pieces being in the wrong place. But you're not going to be able to move large sections at a time. But I will say the puzzle piece thickness is lovely. Like the quality of the pieces is really nice. I really like the color. It was just really fun and enjoyable, and I would get another one from her brand in the future. I know that she's going to be launching another collection. I don't know when, but I follow her on Instagram, and I just love that it's like a very small women-owned business, so I'll leave her information down below. And then the next one, I haven't done MB in decades, and so I ended up doing the MB. Sorry, I put the puzzle pieces back in here, but I like this one more than I was expecting. Again, this isn't quite my style of puzzle where it's more like photograph and flowers and buildings, and to me it just isn't a fun image, but I did enjoy doing this puzzle. I think if it was 1,000 pieces, I wouldn't have had the patience to go through it, you know, but it actually was a pretty easy puzzle. I did it again within 2 hours, so very easy and doable, And I will say this is probably my least favorite for quality out of all 4 of these. Even though it's not the worst quality I've ever had, it's definitely not my favorite. As far as like piece thickness, it's fine, but pretty much every single piece fits together, and it was very crumbly. I couldn't even pick up 2 pieces together without it falling apart. It just had a very loose fit, but I did enjoy the image in general. So it's not saying I wouldn't do any more from the brand, but I don't think this is a brand that I'm going to be like rushing out and getting like the next collection, you know? And then finally we had this one from Galison, another pretty easy one for 1,000 pieces. I like the different bold sets of colors, just because you can work on like large sections at one time, which I really enjoy. I'm usually not a fan of like the collage puzzles or the puzzles where there's like 1,000 things in it, because I just want to work on like one whole big section. And so I did like that I could just like work on just the pink section for an hour and just the yellow sections, and I kind of liked that. The quality was pretty much the same as all other Galison puzzles. They are all 2s again, which isn't my favorite. I'd much prefer at least different puzzle cuts when it comes to the puzzle pieces. Doesn't have to be the crazy cuts like they do for New York Puzzle Company, but at least like a little differentiating puzzle piece shape is nice to work from. But I was able to get through it. I did enjoy it. I would get more from Galison in the future. I'm still on the fence of whether or not I like this artist. Like I grew to like them when I was doing the advent calendar, but I was able to do 1,000 pieces, which is great. And in general, I was able to do 2,500 pieces this week, which is more than I've done in months. So I'm very proud that I was able to follow through with this challenge. I would love to do one again in the future, but do it in a more condensed fashion. We're trying to do like 300 or 400 or 500 pieces in a day. I think that would be a little bit more entertaining probably to watch. So I just want to finish up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. If you do something similar, it doesn't have to be a wine bottle, it can be like a Coke bottle, but if you want to do something similar, please let me know and I would love to follow you. But that's it for me today. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!